How are you, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I think it's an amazing cause, an amazing thing. This is the first day, right?
This is absolutely the first day. Yeah.
Yes, I'm intrigued to see what it looks like on the 7th day as well. You know what I mean? Packed out, definitely.
Yeah, you're helping us kick off. Thank you so much.
Of course. Amazing thing to be a part of. I can remember when I was younger, you know, like some Christmases were good, but there were others. My mum couldn't quite afford to give us, you know, the amazing Christmas that we kind of expected. And I think, you know, sometimes parents need a bit of help there, you know, definitely. So I think it's a really cool thing to do, is there like one toy from back in the day that you were like, yes, this was the one? Like for you was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Wow, great shout. From about 4 till about 10, anything Power Rangers. Anything Power Rangers.
Which one? Which color?
I liked, what are they called, them? The way you can build them up all together, you know, like almost like a Transformer thing. Yeah.
See, they ripped that off from Voltron, though. I'm like old school. Have you ever seen Voltron?
I haven't actually.
He's old, so it's
right. Before my time, maybe.
It's game over. It's game over for me already. What's your like a normal day in your life? Like, what do you?
It depends where I am. If I'm in America or if I'm in England. But if I'm in America, probably just hanging out with my boy. And then so that's throughout the day, and then even I'll just play a bit of video games, might go to cinema or something like that, do a bit of shopping, pretty normal things.
Can you do that? Can you go just do some shopping? Like,
yeah, you can. Like you just got to know that, you know, sometimes people might stop you, and that's just the way it is. So.
Like the other day, we just we had a trip. I got back. I hadn't showered in 3 days. No lie, right? Just having a bum weekend. Every once in a while, you gotta have a bum weekend. And we're walking around at Target, right? And then like hair's greasy. I'm just like out of it, sweats on. And this lady's like, "Hey, PK, which toys did I get for you? House of Toys." Oh no!
There are definitely times that. Yeah. I know what you're saying. No.
What your new music video is absolutely amazing.
It's beautiful, cinematic.
Thank you.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Even like for me, I'm a huge like Snatch fan, and a huge like Guy Ritchie's my like The Gentleman's coming out. I'm so excited. And it just had that vibe, that kind of
definitely know. And the director, I've worked on him on 3 videos now. It's called Charlie Lightning. Amazing guy. And the kind of guy that, you know, I had an instinct of what I wanted for the song, but I really think he took my ideas, embraced them, and then bettered them definitely with the video. So I'm really proud of the video, man. It looks really cool, I think.
How do you come up with like an idea? Like when you
normally I'm led by instinct more. So say I've just written the song, and then, you know, I might be listening to it for like that next week, and then every time I'm listening to it, I'm trying to imagine what the video might be like, but normally just based on instincts, and there's nothing too specific, and then I'll go in with the direction. I'll say, here's what I'm thinking it might look like, or here's what I want it to feel like, and then he does all the technical shit, basically. Technical stuff.
That's awesome, man. It must be like just so incredible being you.
It's
like,
fun, man. It's fun.
You know, and again, I can't thank you enough, because for us, this is like the funnest part of the year. It's
definitely
like you saw this. This is like an adult playground.
Amazing, yeah.
And we do sleep here. Like we are here all the way through
That's
Monday.
amazing.
And that's why Kiki, my dog's here. Our dog's here.
Right.
Yes.
Amazing.
And she's been farting though, so if you smell something,
it's not me.
Right. I know it's someone in this group. Yeah.
Not me. Look at me.
It's like, it's so much fun because there's all these toys, and like in the middle of the night, you just go out there and we're racing the cars, and then we're playing like
exactly.
Is it soccer or football? It's football, right?
It's football.
I mean,
football.
We create the game. It is football. We'll go with football.
The beautiful game. Come on.
Who's your team? I'm sure I should know this.
You won't know my team actually. It's from where I'm from in England, called Doncaster. They got it's a small team.
Okay.
They're 2 divisions below the top division. So not many people over here know Doncaster Rovers, even though they are the best team in the world.
We had a boy that played for Stoke City, and
cool.
Nobody really knew where Stoke City was. So
Stoke's a much bigger team than Doncaster, to be fair. Yeah, cool.
I would brag though, and then people would be like, "Stoke who?" Like,
like, why are you wearing that jersey? Yeah.
But I love it. It's just like it's something that, like, for me, that's the sport.
It's a good sport, man. It's good sport.
Yeah. Have you been to like any like World Cup, or like have you?
I got really involved in the last World. I didn't go, but I got really involved in terms of in England, you know, when the World Cup's on, or the Euros, really, it is just absolutely manic, like, especially when we're still in the competition. So I definitely got involved with all the celebrations there. Just a massive football fan. So
you ever got like a bunch of hooligans and just like, you know,
get crazy? The fans
that was the dream. That was the dream. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I always say that's passion. That's like when you know you have real
true passion. That's like, yo,
they're like in it. You know?
Exactly.
When it comes to music, you've been working on this new project for how long?
Probably like Probably 3 years, maybe a little bit longer than 3 years. And for a bit of context, you know, what I was used to in the band was doing in One Direction is an album a year.
Right.
So it's, you know, I'm conscious that it's taken a second, but I wanted to be careful with everything that I do in this album because it's my first, you know, my first album, my debut album. So I'm finally there now. It's out January 31st. Feel really good to be able to say that finally.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I've just been crafting it out for 3 years and trying to, you know, not be too much of a perfectionist, but iron out everything I can, really.
How do you know when something is done? Because you know, you're in the one. Actually, I guess in all of creating arts, I feel like you can just keep working on something forever.
Definitely,
you know?
definitely. I think that's why your instinct is important and trying to rely on that as much as you can, because otherwise you can overanalyze and overanalyze and overanalyze, etc. So I feel like if you can trust your gut and trust your instinct, it can help with the time management, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you have like a ritual before you like write anything, or do you get in the mood to? Like,
are you asking him if he gets high before you write?
I mean, you
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You know.
Oh, man, a boy.
Yeah, of course. Can't write a song without it. Obviously, I'm not even joking. So that's one of them. But in terms of that, other superstitions and stuff, I don't really have anything like that, to be honest. I might have a couple of songs on me iPhone notes, and it might say, you know, a couple of song titles on there or something I want to talk about. So I'll go to the session and I'll talk about that. And
got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever lost an iPhone or a phone?
Loads.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like so unorganized. I've lost a hell of a lot of
What's
phones.
the panic like when it's gone?
Well, I'm worried, but then, you know, I'm just hoping that the code's good enough.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
But there's a lot of phones out there of mine somewhere with some pretty dodgy photos on there. Yeah.
I wonder if the people even know that it's your phone when they find it. Because
Hopefully not.
If they can't get through the security.
That's true.
You know.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, what's your locking?
Oh, just the standard one. I haven't even changed it. Just the standard one. So
so it's
I
nice.
gotta change mine. I got like
Well, who really is going to be hacking your phone?
nobody. Have you ever? This dude got hacked 20. I wish I was making this up.
Oh, yeah.
26 times.
On my email and everything. Yeah, my
20
People are so savvy these days, man. Like they're proper on it. Yeah. I've had a couple of scares myself, but it's because, you know, as time gets on and technology gets better, these kids at home, they just keep getting better. These little hackers. It's crazy.
Have you been
crazy. Not properly. There's been a couple of times where I've had to change the password. It's been touch and go, you know what I mean, but not properly. Touch wood.
Yes, exactly,
for real.
right?
By the way, I absolutely love, man, I wish I was British. Like, I absolutely wish I could go.
know.
You guys have the best, like, terminology and, like, dodgy,
So
proper.
Just quite matter of fact. Yeah. Quite matter of fact. Yeah.
You missed it. For a few years, we would go every Christmas to London or to Manchester.
sick. Nice,
where a friend lived.
We had almost a big brawl in Manchester. Like, I don't even
A
know.
fight?
Yeah.
Proper
Oh, yo, nice.
There was like
Yeah.
4 or 5 people
Oh,
chasing
yes,
us.
kicking
we got
the
into
car.
a cab. We started kicking the cab. I'm like, yeah. Middle fingers
This is
in
Manchester.
the air.
Yeah, you guys get
I
out
love
of
that,
here.
man.
That's
I'm
funny. That's
Listen,
funny.
for real. Well, before you go, let me ask you, because this is for Christmas. This is for the kids in the Atlanta area that might not wake up with a gift. Is there like a Christmas memory that stands out to you?
I think every family in their own way are busy throughout the year, so I think it's lovely to have that time together and really like cherish each other and cherish your time together and all that. And in terms of like, I don't necessarily have a specific memory, but I was lucky growing up that I've always had a lot of younger sisters and younger brother. So the house on Christmas Day, no matter how old I was, it always felt like I was 6 years old again because all the kids, you know, were so excited. So yeah, it's a pretty special time for me.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
And I do want to say you're going to be back here June 22nd for your world tour.
Thanks for that. I should have probably said that. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. You got me in.
you.
Alley-oop, boom. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm super excited. You know, that's why I've been spending so long on this whole album, really, is to get out to the people, perform the show, and see what the songs mean to them. You know what I mean? So I'm excited.
Is that surreal to you when you? Because you just had a show in Nashville, right?
Yeah, it was wicked.
And I heard,
Amazing
like, people
crowd.
like flew from all over the world.
People are crazy like that.
They
It's so
love
cool.
you
It's
so much.
cool.
How does that feel?
Yeah.
Just the dedication. It's just every artist says they've got an incredible relationship with their fans, which they do, but I do feel like I got a deeper bond, like a deeper level of connection with these people. You know what I mean? They're very, very loyal, very passionate, very intelligent. Yeah, they're a good group.
When you have like a fan base like yours, though, it's so intense, I guess is the right word.
Yeah.
Like, how do you keep that? Is there like advice for some of the other? Because, you know, we see on TMZ like every other week that somebody's fans said something, and then, you know, like, how do you keep that stuff at bay?
look, I love having the fan base that I do, and I love tools like Twitter, although at times it can be difficult and like a hard place. I think if you use these things in the right way, then it's good. You've got, your fans have got a voice, you can talk to them. But I think, if things are getting too much like that, I've just got enough good people around me. So, friends from home, family, and they'll tell you that, what you're experiencing isn't the real world.
Right.
So,
So they keep you
a little bit. So they keep you grounded. Yeah, I think so.
You're smart. You're smart.
Thanks.
You can't just have yes people around you.
No. It's a dangerous game. Dangerous game.
Yeah. I like you.
We had well, you only asked one question, bro.
I know that's all I needed to know.
Two stone this morning.
That's awesome.
We had a game right before you walked up. We were like, hey, at the end, we gotta ask you, like, which personality would you be most likely to hang out with?
Out of you three?
Yeah. Oh, jeez, you don't have to.
Well, I seen your eyes light up when you said I blaze.
Yeah.
I thought, well,
we could be partners.
It's easy then. It's easy.
Yeah.
To Ryan again. All right.
Man,
sorry, guys.
It's totally, we thought that she was gonna get it just by default.
Well, yeah, and the puppy too. Yeah, it was a good play. It was a good play. Yeah.
That's why she's right on my lap.
I can't thank you enough.
No worries.
When we got word that you were just like dropping by, it was insane. It's like, and what I really loved about it is just like it's not a big thing of like, hey, let's set a date and time. It's just like, I'm in town.
Yeah.
Let's just, and like one of my favorite stories, I'm sure I'm taking up too much of your time.
Not at all, man. I'm chilling.
One of my favorites, like Robin Williams. Every single Christmas, she would go buy a bunch of toys and go to the children's hospital.
Amazing.
Right? Never told media, never told anybody. And that's what I really just gravitate to. One year, I think somebody found or snitched, and then it got in the news. But just to go out of his way on Christmas Eve, I just think, and what you're doing today, it's the exact same thing. It's
and the fulfillment, man, definitely, on our end, definitely to give back's really important. And especially.
To walk in like you did, bro, and you're playing soccer with people.
Football.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
So down to earth and grounded,
Yeah, it's all I know, man. It's all I know. So, and it's nice just to come and feeding everyone's energy. Everyone's buzzing here. Everyone's happy to be here. So it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Well, man, you're welcome back anytime. I can't wait.
June 22nd.
There we go. Nice.
Thanks for the birthday present. Birthday's January 27th, so album.
It's all for you. I wrote it all for you. Yeah.
There it is. Thanks for dropping on, my man.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me. Cheers. Woo! Oh, thanks everyone. Nice one. That relax. Cheers.